Good morning, grade 3, and a warm welcome to our English class. Well, children, today the topic is the present perfect tense, that is grammar. Now, children, before moving to this topic, I just want to do a quick revision on verbs, right? So, I've written some notes. Let's just look at these. Yes, children, who could remind me what are verbs? Yes, by now, children, most of you are perfect. Not most, everyone is perfect, right? So, verbs are action or doing words. Can you give me some examples, children? Yes, eat, sleep, write. Right now, what we are doing? Study, reading. All these are verbs. Now, children, remember this. To make the ed form of a regular verbs, we add d or ed to the verb family name. Now, children, this I have taken from your text only. It's on page 36. Right now, we will focus on this and then we will move to the textbook. Okay? We quickly move, children, to these ed verbs. Simple present and simple past. Right? So, children, let's just focus here. This is your simple present and this is your simple past, right? Now, look at this, children. Happen, happened. Whisper, whispered. Watch, watched. We are just adding ed, right? Now, children, what happens if the word ends in e? Then you add only d, like use, used, hope, hoped, sprinkle, sprinkled. Sprinkle is like, children, we have salt and pepper. We are eating something and so then we just sprinkle on it. Okay, that's the meaning of sprinkle. Now, double the last letter and then add ed. Simple present, simple past. Hop, hopped, permit, permitted. Permit is, children, when you need a special permission. Like if you enter the staff room, you ask permission, right, to enter the staff room. Now, in this COVID times, we need a permit to travel from one state to another. So, that's permit, permitted, refer, referred. Now, if the word ends in y, drop the y and add ied. Look here, children. Cry is cried, study, studied, reply, replied. Right? Now, children, these are all regular verbs. Whenever we put d or ed, they are called as regular verbs. Now, children, some verbs are irregular also. We have done this, children. Yes, what are irregular verbs? Think. They follow a different spelling pattern. Okay? That doesn't go with d and ed. Like this one. He took his sword. Golden dragon swung around. So, take, children, we don't say taked. Do we say taked? No, it's took. Do you see? Irregular spelling pattern. Swing is swung. Okay, so these are irregular verbs. Now, children, I want you to focus on this. These are pair of sentences. The simple present tense and the simple past tense. Right? Now, look here, children. The simple present tense. I pack my bag. Which is a verb over here? Pack. Simple present. Okay? Sheila lives here. So, it is lives. We obey our teacher. Obey. Leaves dry in the sun. Simple present. The verb is dry. They travel by train. The verb is travel. Now, the same sentence, children, simple past will be what? Packed. Live will be lived. Obey will be obeyed. And dry will be dried. Travel will be travelled. Right? Children, you need to be very, very careful with the spelling. Please sit with your dictionaries. Can you see these are the past tense? As I discussed, children, earlier, that what do? We add d or ed. Right? To these verbs. Okay? Now, children, who will remind me what is the simple present tense? We have done this. Yes, children, remind me what is a simple present tense and a simple past tense. Okay, come on, open your textbook and find where we have done this. Have you got? Children, you may pause the video. See your children on page 2020. Remember, what is a simple present tense? If the action happens in the present, we use a present tense. Eric sails his ship. So that's your present simple. And what's the past, children? If the action happens in the past, we use a past tense, past simple. Eric called his son. Can you see? ED, right? So children, now I want you to open to page 3636. That was a quick revision, children. Just a recap because we have done that earlier. The present perfect tense. This is your information box. Verbs are doing or being verbs. Past tense verb tell us what people, animal and things did. Okay, so the action is over for a past tense verb. To make the past simple tense, we usually add ed or d to the verb family name. Right? Now children, see here, to make the ed form of a regular verb, we add d or ed to the verb family name. Qin Shi Huang ordered the wall to be built. Now children, look over here. Which is the verb over here? Ordered. Okay, that's the action or the doing word. Now we make the past progressive tense like this. Now children, let's not concentrate on this. Okay, we focus today on the present perfect tense. Because children, I don't want you to get confused. Okay, we may read this, but our focus is on the present perfect tense. We may make the past progressive tense like this. Visitors were staring in amazement. Now, the present perfect tense also tells us what has happened in the past. Okay, present perfect tense tells us what has happened in the past. We make the present perfect tense of regular verbs like this. Regular verbs. So today children, we focus on regular verbs. Okay. Present simple of the verb to have plus the ed form of a verb. Now children, what do I mean by this? Look at this. This is the verb to have. The wall has existed for over 2200 years. Can you see? This is the ed form of verb and this is the to have, the form of verb. Millions of people have visited the wall. So this is this to have, and then what do you add? We had the ed form of the verb. So that is visited. Now children, what do I mean by verb family name? Yes, verb family name, na children, generally it always begins with to. Like to follow, to dig, to travel. Now follow is a verb. Dig, travel. So you'll have to before that. Right? So this is the verb family name. Now children, let's see here what I have done. I have made it simple for you so that you understand. I have just written this so you get an idea. The present perfect tense is expressed like you put as, has and have. And then you add the ed form of the verb. Like look at this children. The wall, this is same from your textbook, the same example. The wall has. So you have put your has. Now you want the ed form of verb. Existed for over 2200 years. Now look here. Millions of people have. Okay, then the verb is, the ed form of verb is visited the wall. Now children, this here, no, you don't get confused. Has is, children, has is singular or plural? it is singular, and have is plural. See here, millions of people, then we use have, right? Now here the wall is singular, so I am using has. See here, I have written, children, for you present simple tense of the verb to have. That is I have. Children, I is singular, but we use have, right? I have. There are always some exceptions to the rule, children. So I have, you have, he has, she has, it has. Okay. Now look here. Have, we have, you have, they have. Right? Children, it's easy. If you just practice a few sentences, you will surely get it. So don't worry. Okay. Now children, look at this. Let's do this exercise so that you get an idea. Look at the first one. Please read the textbook, children. Read page 36, capital A. Take your time. Read it and tell me. What are we going to do? What we need to do here? Yes? Think. What's the sentence, children? Which two words make up the present perfect tense in each sentence? Now the first sentence. Read the first sentence. The Great Wall of China has formed a barrier for over 2,200 years. Okay. Now children, what I told you, it will have has and have. Okay. I told you, no, it will have has and have and plus the ed form of the verb. So now look at this. Has is here and then you have the ed form of the verb. So has formed. Okay. Let me use a pencil so that you get an idea. Yes. So you will underline has formed. Okay. Either you will have has or have. And then you see the past verb. Now children, I think the second and the third you will be able to do. Now look at the first one, children. Read the question and understand the question. Now children, see, the first one is done for us. She visits lots of countries. Now what did I tell you? The present perfect tense should have has or have. Now children, she is singular. So what will I put, has or have? Has. She has visited lots of countries. Got it? So it is has visited. Now children, try the second one. He describes how the wall was built. Yes? First see your children, singular or plural? Yes, I need to add has or have. Now what will I add here? Should I have has or have? Has, very good. Okay, because it is singular. He has. Now this verb will change because I need an ed verb, past tense. So he has described how the wall was built. Right? Children, be careful with the spellings. Please sit with your dictionary. Right? So for homework, children, you are going to do A, B and C. So that's all, children, from my side. Thank you for watching.